Hi there. Marnie's not feeling too well today, so I'm going to walk around on the property a little bit and take a look at some of the projects that we need to do. There are a few things that need to be done, but it's pretty warm today, so being out on the backhoe or doing some other things along those lines is not as smart as I'd like to think I am. So I'm going to take you guys on a walk down one of our paths down to what we call the Paw Paw field. Take a look at some of the stuff down there to see, assess about doing some of the work that needs to be done. We got lots of stumps that need to be pulled, but the stumps need to have a home to go to. We're running out of space for the homes to go, or for the stumps to go to. The next place that we want to put them to, we actually need to tear down some of the berms from the road to be able to get the stumps in there, but we need a place to put the dirt to, where we want to put the dirt's in the Paw Paw patch. But to get into there, we need to make it accessible for the tractor, so we need to go down there and assess what that's going to be. So we're going to go for a walk. We're going to take a look at what that is, and I'm going to speed you guys along for the walk, but hopefully you guys will get to enjoy some of the path and see what's going on around here. All right, we'll see you when we get there. Talk to you shortly. Bye. All right, so here we are at the Paw Paw patch. We got them all in these planetar tree tubes. I think that's what they call plantra tree tubes, looks like. They're we planted them last fall. Planted I think 11 of them, 9 of them made it over the winter, which is about what we expected. They're doing pretty good. Need to get down here and water them again. We haven't had enough rain over the last week. Got to get the little tractor down here to do that. So we're waiting on a filter kit to do a service on the tractors, and that's going to be being done here in the next few days. As soon as it gets here, it just shipped this morning. But as soon as we get that, we'll get it done. There's a fair amount of undulation in the ground here that we want to fill up with soil from elsewhere so we can plant some more Paw Paws in this area. We got about 20 of them planted, 20 seeds planted that we're hoping will germinate and be able to turn into saplings that we can plant next spring. So we'd like to have room for them. Marnie and Melissa really like Paw Paws, so we'll see. But we need to come up here and see what we can do about opening up the entry into this field and making it accessible for Chompy. So let's take a look and see what we can do here. There's two possible entries into this field. If this one doesn't work, we'll have to look at the other one. So here we are. This one shouldn't be too difficult to open up. We'll just have to prune back that white oak there and some of these maples. We'll have to smooth out the earth along in here a little bit. Maybe prune back this white oak a little bit as well. Some of these little maples. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get it all taken care of. The nice thing about it is I don't think I'll need any of the big chainsaws. I can bring down the little battery powered things and get this one done. Here's the view from the other side. Yeah, I don't think anything bigger than the little Ryobi battery powered chainsaw is going to be necessary. And the pole saws. The only problem tree might be that white oak on the corner there. Let me take a look here. I'd like to leave them if I can. At a minimum, that branch is going to have to come out. Well, a couple of those branches are going to have to come out. You know, I think we can leave them. There's plenty of space to get around them here on the side. So, all right, I think we got a plan. I'll walk back the road, and that's not nearly as interesting as walking back up the trails. So I'm gonna just show you guys the road and some of the stuff that we've been working on along the way here. But I'll fast forward along so that way you don't have to deal with all the monotony of the road. Egads. So here's one of the spots we put in a bunch of the root balls. Marnie was telling me that she thought it was pretty full, but apparently she doesn't understand the concept of full when it comes to these things. There's still a lot of space here that we can put in more root balls. Alright, let's go further down the road. I think this would be another spot here that would be good for some root balls to go into without a lot of modification to the entry in order to put them in there. And maybe some more here. This is where I put a couple of them. Might move these guys down the way to where we had some of the other ones because it's kind of blocking off access to the compost pile from the road. At some point we might want to have access to it from this side once we get that wire down from the trees. But as you can see here, this berm is a little bit bigger than I want to go over with the tractor, and I want to cover this whole section here with roots. Get rid of all these autumn olives and a number of these little pines and the cherry trees back there behind it, and open up this whole field. So I need to make it a little bit more accessible in order to do that. It's going to be a fair amount of work, but we'll get it done. Oh, and while I'm here, there's one of those dump piles that some, well, insert unpleasant adjective here, people came in here and dumped on our property. Alright, heading back to the house now. But I think that's going to be it for today. Going to grab the little power tools and go down and work on pruning back some of the stuff. So thanks for joining me, guys. Enjoy.